Okay, this is a girl boss movie, but does it do it right? Let's find out. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon reviewing Ballerina. So what's this about? Pretty simple premise. This is on Netflix. It's a South Korean show about a girl, I would say, with a shady past, but a past you just have no clue about. And one of her friends dies, and now she's on a rampage to figure out what happened to her and who is behind the killings. So, do you like this film? This is a quick, very, very quick 90-minute movie, and either you're going to like it or not. The story is very simplistic. What I told you in the intro is literally all you have to know about this story. A girl you don't know about goes on a revenge plot, period, end of subject. You could call it a John Wick-esque, but without a dog, it is a friend. And it is a fine movie. The girl boss aspect didn't really bother me so much, except the very middle set piece in a hotel room, which I'm like, I understand what you're going for, but so when we're talking about the positives, I do think the action set piece, especially the last one, is very solid. I was a little nervous for the first one because very sporadic editing, where it was trying to be more stylized. And I understand it. It wasn't like too jump cutty where I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. But it was edited in such an interesting way that I found it a little bit refreshing. Where yes, I'm still a sucker for what the cameras roll, what the actors do, what they do best, kick ass and take names. But this one, I understand what they're going for because the director, his style of directing, if you want to put it that way, is very noir-ish and did very different side angles, upside down angles, and he was trying to do something new. And I do appreciate that with a 90-minute movie. I do think the actors are pretty good. A lot of it was believable with what they were portraying and who these actors were. I kind of like that we didn't know anything about her past. You kind of got a glimpse of it where she went to a friend to say, I need guns. And other than that, you just kind of know that she was maybe special ops, maybe pre-military, and she did some badass shit then. But that's really all you need to know. And I think that's fine because some characters do really need major backstories of like so much trauma in the past. No, you really don't need that. And so I did enjoy that for a second. When the movie is called Ballerina, it's a fine title. I was a little concerned though because I think there's a John Wick spinoff called Ballerina made in art that's supposed to be set in Russia. So I was like, oh, I wonder if they meant to do that or are they trying to add it to this universe, which they don't. It's a little just called Ballerina because her friend was a ballerina. Was a ballerina. That way, just ballerina? Was a ballerina? Wiener? No, not one. No. Anyway, then the final action set piece was pretty good. Even though that is where, some of the girl boss aspects were like, come on now, really? Really? Are we going to believe that? But we could really believe the last one because she's the one with the gun and everyone else doesn't. So there is a little bit of believability of like, okay, you're rushing at me. I am going to put one in the head or one in your heart and you're going to go down automatically. Of course, she's going to get some kicks here and there and they do feel pretty powerful. But she does get up pretty quickly. And I'm like, with her size and the people kicking her, it's hard to believe. And what was the one that was very hard to believe was the middle one in a hotel room. The reason I say that, we do a montage with the guy that she's about to fight. And he is doing some core fucking monstrosity exercises of like handstand push-ups. He's doing literally gymnastic stuff where he's like, yo, you are ripped. I can't compete. 95% of the population can't compete with you. But when they are fighting, she really has a small knife with her. And it just didn't work. I'm sorry. There is no way that she would have won that fight. Yes, there was a couple of stabs to like make him weak. I know there was one scene where she tried to choke him out and then he flipped her over a table, which is very believable. But the other stuff in this action set piece, like, dude, you gave me this freaking badass montage to this guy that's fucking jacked, and you expect me to believe this girl who's kind of been out of the game for quite some time to hold her own. It just wasn't believable, and I understand the whole girl boss thing is in session right now, but hold your roll. It's starting to be a little bit like superhero-esque, and that does pull me out of the movie. But overall, Ballerina is a solid movie. It's a quick 90 minutes. It goes by in a flash. There's some good humor with the Lamborghini. There's some good humor overall and some oh snap moments. But again, Some of the girl boss stuff really takes me out of the movie of like, come on now, really? 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 So Ballerina will receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futons because at 70%. Let's see the critics' news scores gave this one. Critics a 100% with 7 of them. Audience score 92% with fewer than 50. No critic consensus. And I saw one thing saying it was in like neon visuals, which I agree. I also felt like a noir-esque style. Like I said, I thought the style of this movie was really nice, and I really did enjoy that. So anyway, we have the 70, 92, 100. Chase Yaki here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing's Bhutontopia. You Bhutons, watch a great day. And I don't care what you say tomorrow, week from now, month from now, a year from now. I love every single freaking one of you. And let's say, can you think you could stay on your toes like a ballerina? No!